Hey, how's it going? Hey, hi, how are you? How's it going? How's life? How's your day been? How's the family? Um, so like I said, by default, there have been two videos that will go up today. By default. But one of them is for yesterday. And then, my bad. My bad. I already apologized. I already explained it in the last video. And not in yesterday's video. So like, yeah. I'm gonna just loop this through so I don't accidentally misplace my ring. Throwing it back here. Today started off a long start to today. So got up. So I woke up at 12. Did my video. You watch that. Was up to like 5. Went back to sleep and then got up at 9. At 11, had a nail appointment. I didn't get anything done because honestly, it wasn't worth it for me to get anything done. I didn't want to have to spend the $35 for a no chip if it's not possibly gonna last again. We were there because okay, so my nan has the gel hard top. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically like acrylic but with the gel. So it's a little bit healthier for your nails, and it's your nails just with the hard coat. It's like doing one of these, but like with stronger stuff. Positioning myself on my stool. I have a chair. I could just sit in the chair, but I have to be all extra and prop myself up on this little stool against my bed. So I'm gonna keep adjusting my leg so I don't fall off. Went to the. So yeah, we were there. Like I thought she was just getting a fill, but then plans changed and she got the stuff that she already had on her nails taken off, and then they redid it. Like, so they took it all off and then they redid it, and I was like, I didn't realize that that's what they were doing at first, and I was like, okay. I was like, and then a couple hours, like some time went by, and I was like, dude, we're still here. It was so long because you guys know the process to take that stuff off, it's a while because you gotta soak it off. So that took a while, and the process to put new stuff on took a while. It takes a while. So you guys already know that I was in there for a while. And thing is, I didn't have breakfast yet. I had like 5 grapes. Like, dude, I didn't even have that much. I didn't have anything to eat. But it's cool, cause after that, after we got her nails done, we went to the mall. So there's a mall close to us, and then there's a mall further out. We went to the further out mall because they have more things. It's a bigger mall, honestly. It's kind of better in a way because they have a lot more stuff. And the one that's closer to here, closer to home, is they're having a lot of renovations. So the reason why we went out there is because one of the stores is having a sale. So, because I think they're going out of business. So, like, a lot of things were on sale. But, like, it wasn't, like, a really good sale. So, we didn't get nothing from, like, the main store. We got something from a boutique inside the store. So, the store that we were going to, the reason why we went out to that mall is because it's a store called Carson's. It's a department store. They were going out of, they were going out of business. So, a lot of things were on sale. It was, like, up to 30% off. That's really not a lot. It's really not. But like, and so we didn't actually buy anything from them. You know how like they have. So if you do know what a Carson's is, if you don't know what a Carson's, like if you don't have a Carson's in your area, you know Macy's. Like people have Macy's. People know Macy's. It's like that, just a different brand name. It's just a different department name. So they have Estee Lauder and their facility as well. So my nan got Beautiful, the fragrance Beautiful from them, and then she got this little free gift pack. So it's like it's a bag, came with some type of cream, some type of aging, well, not aging, and there's something else it came with, and there's like a mini version of that second one. And the third one was like a lip gloss, a lipstick, and like a 4-part eyeshadow. Oh, if you saw the back of my hand, then cool. That's what we're gonna talk about next. So we went in there, like I said. Once we went into Carson's, we didn't find anything, so then we just walked through the mall. And as we were walking through the mall, we were just like, we went to JCPenney's, because yeah, JCPenney's is a great store. They have a lot of they have decent stuff if you can find it. So while Nana was looking, because Nana has an event coming up, and so she was looking for a dress, and I was just looking at Sephora, because I was like, I don't need clothes, I'm not going to the event. So I was just like doing what I do. Like, if you're gonna go look at this, I'm gonna just go look at makeup, because that's the thing I do. Like, if we're in a store and I don't really need anything, I'm gonna just browse the makeup section, like, for no reason, like makeup and like backpacks, like the pretty backpacks. I'm gonna just browse that section, because those are the things I just like to. It consumes time. So yeah. So while she was looking for a dress, I was looking at the makeup, and then I was like, I just walked back over to her, and then she went to go try on 2 dresses. One of them didn't fit, and then she didn't like the way one of them looked, so we didn't get them. And then we went back over to the little Sephora section that was there, and I got my first Sephora product. The first time because I've been to Sephora before, but the things I were looking for, Sephora didn't carry. Because when I was like last year, I was like looking for makeup, but I wasn't like into it like I somewhat am now. So like I get like back, like at the time I was like, I didn't realize that the certain brands were in the same stores. So I didn't realize that NYX, like Sephora didn't carry NYX. I didn't realize that at the time. But like the Ulta is closer to me, and they carry NYX. There's something in my eye. So to go on about what's on my hand. So yeah, me and my nan walked over into the little section, and I was like, I don't really know where to start, because I was looking for a foundation, because like first, I don't get up early enough to do makeup in the morning, and I don't wish to, because it's just school. I'm really not trying to impress nobody, not even myself, because like I'd rather get my sleep than do that, because it's just me. But like if there's an event coming up, or it's like I feel really good that day and I actually have time, I'll put on like a little something like highlighter, or like mascara. Like that's an iffy situation. Like, it must be important if I put on mascara, because, like, I do not like having to take that off, because, like, that stuff is so thick. But, like, after I put it on and I take it off, like, I feel like my eyelashes just look thicker. That's because I think my eyes just adjusted to what it looked like when it was on. But with enough of all that rambling, so we walked in there. We walked over to the little section, and I was like, I don't know what brand I should really go with. So I went with someone I knew, which was like the Rihanna. I was like, okay, if we're looking for someone that might have my shade, we're just gonna go with Rihanna, because she has all of these shades, and there's bound to be one for me. So we went to like the end of it. Like, okay, I was like, these two are probably too dark, and these two probably too light. So I was like, this section right here is somewhat of my range. So we tested out. I was like, so I put my arm up to test, so my nana could pick out which one would be the closest, like, for me. She picked out the one that was like over on this side, a darker shade, and it is not. It was actually too dark for me. Hold on. So I kind of can't remember where exactly I was at. But, okay, so yeah, my nan had put my arm up and had her pick out, like, oh, which shade do you think is the closest? She picked out the one that was, like, on the right hand, on my right-hand side. Well, on the right-hand side. And, like I said, it is not. She was like, oh, that's too dark. Then she was like, oh, this one. She was like, oh, that's too light. You probably can't, you can see it on camera, but, like, if you look at it, like, in person right now, it's not as noticeable. Because, like, my hand did hit water a couple times, and I kind of was rubbing, like, this part of my hand. So, yeah. But, like, and then the lady who was working there, like, she came up to us, and she was like, do you guys need help? Like, are you guys looking for something? And I was like, yes. She's like, oh, do you want me just to color match you? I was like, yes. Like, that'd be perfect. Because, like, I have no clue. She's like, oh, did you want just the Fenty brand? I was like, nope, I'm open to any of the brands. I just need to find something, like, that can go for this face. Because I don't know. Because this is too dark and this is too light. So then she did a color match, and then she just did the Rihanna one first. And she was like, oh, you're, like, in between colors. I was like, see, that's the thing with my skin. Like, at some points I'm just really dark, or I'm, like, really light. Like, in the winter, I'm, like, a neutral color. I'm, like, one solid color in the winter. Like, all my darker, like, you can't tell, but I do have, like I notice it because it's my face. Usually, like, you only notice the little things. Like, I notice little things about my face, and I notice, like, certain spots in my face that probably nobody else even sees. But, like, I can stare at my face long enough, and I can see, like, certain spots, like, in my cheek area. And, like, I'll see, like, oh, that's a little spot, like, right there that's darker than somewhere else, and I can see it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I can really see, like, in the wintertime, because, like, that spot is, like, just darker. And in the summer, like, you don't even notice it, because, like, my skin just, like, I'm dark. It's like, you know, sunlight makes people of color darker. It just happens. But that's a lot of me talking. Let me show you what I end up getting. So we tested out a bunch of things, and we went on, and I got the Sephora brand. We got 55. So if you think you're my shade, like, go with Sephora. I'm trying to show it so it's not upside down. 55. I need something. That's exactly why I kept this piece of paper. So, like, you can see it. So hopefully you can, like, there you go. So, like, if you think you're close to my shade, totally, like, check this out. Like, I have it on right now, and you probably didn't even notice. Because, like, it's, like, it covers, like, I have subtle spots in my face. Like, on my forehead. You can still see the bumps, but, like, some of them, like, are different colors. Like, even the one that's usually, like, you guys see here, like, on the side of my nose, that little dark spot of an acne bump. It's actually a scar now, because, like, that... when it was active, like, I got it all out, but, like, now it's just a scar. So, like, you can't even see it. So, and we went with, because there was she also showed us a tinted moisturizer, and I was like, yeah, that one's $8 more, and it does make more sense to buy that one, because I could wear that one more on a daily basis, because it's not as, thick. But I was like, I'm not gonna, I'd rather buy the one, because that was $28, and this is $20. I would rather get this one because you're right. I'm not gonna wear it on a daily basis, and honestly, it did make sense to buy the the one that was $28. But I bought this one instead because I'm not gonna wear it every day. I don't have time for it, and I just don't choose to. This is more for, like, if we have, like, family events and I want to put on makeup, and, like, family photos. So, like, this is nice to have. It's like, I just wanted something, like, a foundation that was my color, because, like, I had nothing before this. So this is basically going to be a haul video. So yeah, this is what I got from Sephora. This Sephora 55 foundation. So after that, my collarbone is itchy. We went to Marshall's, and yo girl got a bunch of stuff because like they had a lot of nice stuff there today. It's like, you can go to Marshall's. Like, if you ever feel like you should go to Marshall's, you should probably just go, because there's probably something just somewhat calling to you. So the reason I wanted to go to Marshall's is because I needed a brush. I have not a fan brush, but I have a foundation brush, but I'm currently using that to apply my face masks. So I bought a new one. This is just one that was $3.99. It was simple. It's I'll take it out of the packaging. Not trying to break it out here. It's not like I'm gonna break much, but not trying to break it out. I'm gonna just get this. It's really not that thick of tape. It's just I'm not trying to break it out at all. I'll open this up because I'm a beauty girl, right? This makes me a beauty girl, buying makeup, putting it online, I guess. So this is what it looks like. Doesn't that just sound great to your ears? Yeah, so it's a new member to the little family we've got here. So like, now we've got more brushes. Like, these are my bigger brushes. So like, now we got a powder brush, a fan brush, actually another powder brush. This is more of a sculpting, because these ones actually come with labels. This one is sculpting, but I don't use it for sculpting. I use it to like apply face oil at night. This one is for setting foundation, for my eyes, and fan highlighter. My other one is, I don't really use this one, honestly. This is for lining lips. It's really pointless because it's clear. It doesn't really feel like it does anything. This is Urban Decay. Oh my god, it's a gift. This one is CoverGirl, a lip liner, eyebrows. I just use this spoolie because this part broke and then it fell on the floor, so I just threw it away. I was like, it broke, but I could still use it, so I was using it, but then it fell on the floor, so I threw it away. Eyeshadow. I have this palette, and it's like different colors. I think I've shown you before this one. So I used it to color correct because I just needed green. I just needed to color correct something small, so I just used this for it. And then I use this for my brows. This is honestly just a paintbrush that I just use for my brows now, because like, no rules, make up your own. So to show you the other things I got from I gotta put the garbage on the floor so you can't see it. So that was the first thing we got. Next thing we got NYX. So we were there and I was like, oh snap, they have NYX, because like I haven't seen like a lot of NYX products there. I've seen some Anastasia. I saw 2 Anastasia contour kits, and I was gonna get it if it was there, but it wasn't there today. I guess somebody finally bought them. But there was 2 lip products, but they were like too light for me, says the girl who used to be like a bright pink all the time. Yeah, they're too light for me to want to wear them. So, but they were a good price. They were like $9, $8.99, so $9. But there was 3 of these. There was this one, the Toronto one. There was Berlin, and then there was another one. I can't think of what it was. There's Toronto, Berlin, and I can't think of it. But one of them, it was purple. Can't think of what the name of it is. If you see what this is, and it's like a light purple shade, That's the one that they had. I would have gotten that one too because it was really pretty, but it was broken. Like it was a big chunk of one of these parts was broken. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try to get that one because it's really not worth it. But the colors were pretty. And then the Berlin one, I was like, those just aren't my colors. Like, because it was like, these ones were kind of the same, but I was like, this color right here, it was a green. It was like a shimmery green one. I was like, probably not really going to reach for that as much as I would for like something with this tone. And then this tone also, this is a, more of a, it's darker. The other one they had was more of a peachy. This one is still kind of the same as the other one, as the Berlin one, but this one is different. This one is darker. So yeah, hey look, you can see me in that. You can see yourselves in that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But this mirror wasn't like messed up or anything. It was like, look, you can see my face in it. Like, wow, you can see my face in it. So yeah, I definitely like this. If I remember the name for the last one, I will tell you guys. But Toronto, Berlin, and still can't recall the last one. But if I remember, I'll tell you. Put this right here. So the next thing we got was this vitamin E oil. Because, like, I've heard that a lot of different vitamins help. But, like, when it comes to facial care, a lot of the products have vitamin E in them. So I was just like, why not? This is $5.99. And it's just straight up vitamin E oil. So wouldn't that be great for my skin too? And I like the containers that have these on them, because I bought this one and it has this on there. I absolutely love it. This one is a lavender multi-use oil, pink rose, lavender, and currant. I think that's how you say it. currant. Yeah, this old one I have. I've had it for a little while now, like a year, and it's almost gone. So I was like, I wasn't gonna get another lavender one. I didn't want to buy something that had like a plant in it, because they kind of go bad after a while. Like, because after it has a lot of airflow, it kind of just goes bad after a while. So yeah, because those are purple when I first got them, and they're not purple anymore. So yeah, I got this vitamin E oil, and it's got the little, can you even see it if it moves? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So yeah, that was the second. Third, that was one of the things we got. So the next thing that I got was this Profusion palette, because like you can never go wrong with the palette. And I bought a Profusion before from that same Marshalls that I go to. I've gotten this strobe palette, and this just has worn off. Like, the label has worn off with touching it. It came with these highlighters, and I can only really wear this one. So yeah, I just kind of, so if you guys know, there's a YouTuber, can't really think of her name at the moment, but if I say this, you'll kind of think of who she is. She likes to take a lot of the same products and mix them together and make Franken products. So I think the last one she did, she went to Sephora and mixed all of the lipsticks together to create a Sephora Franken lipstick. So like, kind of thinking off that, I couldn't really use those other 3 individuals by themselves. So I was just like, nah. So I took those, I scraped them out of their pots. That's why I took a little bit of this one, because I was like, these ones are too light for themselves. So I took I took all 3 of those and a little bit of this one, and a little bit of my liquid highlighter, and I created a Franken highlighter. And I took a lot of my other like cream highlighter, and I just like mixed them all together, and I just put like baby oil in it, so like when the summer comes and I want to feel shiny, I could just rub that on me. Like, that'll look fine. So yeah, so to get into this Profusion, there's this sticky thing on the bottom of it. it's pretty sure this is something from something else. Or whatever. So like I saw it and I was like, this is pretty, and I was like, I like this brand because their stuff is nice. But I was mad because I couldn't open it, because like I was opening it from here and it would not open, so I had to gently like try to open it from its sides. And then I opened it and I was like, none of them, that glare though, I was like, none of them are broken. They all look, let me see if I could change this lighting to dim it a little bit. I was like, look at that. None of them are broken. They're all like really pretty. So maybe we'll have to do some swatches. Maybe that's like a video for like for another channel, but like this is a vlogging channel, like, oh, but like I said, like these are some pretty shades, and this is super pretty. I think that's the one thing I really like about Profusion palettes. Like I said like a few thousand times, their cases are really pretty. So even when you're done with this, you still have this. This comes off, honestly. This label on the outside, it comes off pretty easily. So like you could probably just take some alcohol and just rub it off, or some nail polish remover and just rub the label off when you're done. Because this part is still really, really pretty. Because like I said, like this one is still pretty too. Like on the inside. This one at one point, oh, I got this one for $3.99. This one, I don't think I got their price. This one was $5.99. The Sephora was $20. The NYX was $5.99. The Profusion was $6.99. And our final for today is some cucumber water. It's a hydrating face mist. Because what I saw, the first one I saw was coconut water, and I was like, okay, cool, coconut. But then I was like, I saw cucumber and I was like, hey, I like you more, so I got that one. It was the same price. I was like, they're both a water base and they're both mist, a hydrating face mist, but I was like, cucumber coconut. I went with the cucumber, as you can see. So this is 8 fluid ounces. This oil is 4 fluid ounces. The Sephora is 25 milliliters, or 0.84 fluid ounces. So yeah, I will be taking my foundation off later tonight, probably in a couple hours, like not that long from now, because it's 9:17, and then I will just be putting on some of this well, both of these really, to well, possibly these ones to finish this up. Actually, I just kind of use this for all over because it smells good. This one, I'm probably gonna use this one and this to help out the face, because like even the lady at Sephora, she was telling us like some people can be upset like when after buying a product, they're like, it's not the same as when you applied it like in the store, and she's like, oh well, did you do this? And they're like, no. It's like, that's why. It's like some people don't understand that they have to actually take care of their face, like with like masks and certain things like cleansers. Like you actually have to clean your face as well. Like you can't always just have makeup on and expect nothing to be bad, because your face is going to react in some way. Like your face will either like dry itself out sometimes, like certain products will dry your face. That's why we went with this one, because I needed something that was kind of more of a let me take that back, that's not why, because the other one would have been the other product. That one was $28. It was a tinted, not primer, it was tinted. It was a tinted hydrator. So, and it was like, oh, like if you're still gonna need something to go under your foundation, but like I was like, oh, I have primers at home. So, and to those primers that I have this one is by Tarte, mattifying primer, and then I have this e.l.f. hydrating face primer. So like I mix these. Like, this one's mattifying, but this one's drying. And honestly, when I put this one on, you really can't even tell. Because I put this one on my eyelids. Because that's the only spot on my face that you can, like, see oil. Because, like, the rest of my face is pretty much just dry. So I put this one everywhere else. And I put these ones, like, on my eyelids. So this is basically just my, like, my eye primer. Because that's the only thing that really needs it. So, smile, because that can make somebody's day brighter. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Making a video. Okay. I hope you had a great day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked. I know. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Hopefully there will be many more in the future. So, from me to you, I would just like to wish you a happy birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Bye.